Hi guys, welcome to Family Create. I hope you're all doing well. So we finally received the delivery of our Galaxy Watch Ultra, the white version. Just a bit of background, we ordered the white titanium version in the pre-order stage, but the shipping date was until 9th of August. So we ordered the grey titanium one with the orange strap, which was available for next day delivery, which we did get, and we've had this for the last 3 weeks, and we've done a video. You can check it out on our channel. We've done a track back actually, and also our impression. So now we finally got our white version, and we'll give you our thoughts and a quick comparison between the white and the grey version and our initial thoughts. By the way, we've had the 5 Pro since launch 2 years ago. The watch has remained in immaculate condition, which goes to show the titanium build quality and toughness of the crystal sapphire screen. But sadly, we have traded it in for the Watch Ultra, so I'll be posting this off soon. But I'll try to do a quick comparison with the Watch Ultra before it's sent off.
So far with the Galaxy Watch Ultra, been very impressed with the watch itself, how the watch performs and everything, all the functions. There's no complaints at all. Battery life slightly could be better, but there's a new update which I haven't got here in the UK yet, so hopefully that will improve the battery life. From what I'm hearing, people who've already had it has improved their battery life, so there's hope. But this was the first choice always, and it's finally here. But let's open it up and see what it looks like, and then we'll check this band as well. So I won't bother with any specs because it's the same as the other watch. So inside this box, there's this second box, which is where the watch is probably stored. And then you have this white band. Let's take this out. So this is the sort of standard, similar band but in white. But to be honest, this band hasn't been bad. It's sort of been quite comfortable, even though it's very chunky. But I've been sleeping with the watch and everything, so it's never been a problem, considering it's a big, thick watch. But one thing we have noticed is it's somehow kind of discolored a bit. I mean, there's some dark, if you can see, it's got some dark marks along the edges. Don't know how these have come about. But anyway, let's quickly take this one out of the box for now. So there's the watch, and first impressions, looks good. So basically what you have here is you have this, as we already know, it's all titanium, so in terms of build quality and all that, it's top. So you have a white sort of bezel here with silver markings. These markings are in silver. Don't know if you can capture them. It looks black, but yeah, you can see the silver. Top of the frame here, that's also in silver, not grey, silver. And then you have these chamfered edges, also inside the watch as well. You can see this little rim. And then you have these, that frame is in actual white paint, and it is titanium. I don't think it's, I know some people think it's plastic, but it's not. The buttons, you have the top button with the orange mark, and then the bottom one with the white marking. They're both silver, and then you have this new quick button or quick action button or whatever it's been called. And I have to say the orange color makes, because of the white color, I don't know, somehow it just seems to stand out a bit more here than on the other watch. Although it also does stand out here, but this one just seems a bit more strikingly visible. And then you have this, which has got this really nice sort of pattern, whereas on this other one it was in black or grey. And then at the bottom, obviously, again, it's different. Let me take my other one off, my watch off, so we can compare the bottom. So on the Watch Ultra white version, you have your silver, and then you have a white up here, and then you've got the sensors. So sensors obviously is in the same color, but the rest is different. Looks quite good. And these buttons obviously in silver. So what I have to do now is I'm going to have to turn it on, set the watch up. We set this one up already, so I'm going to try and transfer everything from this one to this one. Let's get a band out. I don't know which one I should do. I'll try this one. This is the one, I think it's come as a, it's not a free gift. It was during the pre-order, you had an option to, I'm still hoping it's a different color inside, but I doubt it. No, it is orange. But the difference on this band is, it's got the lugs separately, you see? Whereas on this one, it's obviously kind of built into the, attached to the body of the watch, whereas this one isn't. So I think, oh, you can't even remove this, I guess. So yeah, no, but I know you can already buy these adapters from Amazon. And this band, because I've tried this one for a while, I may just give this one a try and see. Just feel a bit lighter. To give it back, and let's put that one on. So I do like this here's this new attaching mechanism. It is better than the ones they've used previously. Okay, and this feels really good, but one thing that's already bugging me is, you see how this is. I can show it. I do not like how this sort of sticks out. Why can't it be flat? So yeah, I don't like this, and for that simple reason I may not be using this band at all. So for now I may have to go back to the white strap, because I just, it's already a bulky bit, you know, hugely bulky watch, and then if you got anything else making it look even more bulky, then that's just not on. So yeah, I definitely don't like this, but I think otherwise it does look quite good. Let me just see if there's any battery here. Would you guys think, which one do you think looks better? White one or the grey one? Yeah, I thought this time is time to try something different. I usually always have either black or a silver one, so I thought white was a different option on offer, and it looked good. So the watch will probably have to now go through another couple of days of learning my usage patterns and all that kind of stuff. But this one already done that, and I was achieving about 2 days always on. And to be honest, since I've had this watch since the 23rd of July, every single day it's been on always on display with everything running, so that I've not disabled any features or any functions. Everything on, always on, always. Obviously during sleep I do put it into sleep mode, and then as soon as obviously I wake up, that's off that. So 2 days of battery life on that. Pixel Watch 2 kind of gives about 1 day of always on use. Watch 5 kind of gave similar. Watch 5 Pro, obviously same battery to this one, I think. So I'm hoping the new battery improvement will give about at least, if it can go to 3 days, I'll be happy. 3 days always on, and if it's not always, if I don't use always on, and if I don't use tilt to wake and all that kind of gestures, I'm sure I can stretch it to 4 days, which was my original hope when I first heard of the watch. Well, let's see. I mean, in UK we haven't got this update yet, which be annoying. Lots of people have already had their updates, I think, and they've said good things about it. So side by side, yeah. I mean, it is a big watch. Don't forget Pixel 3 comes out or gets unveiled next week. Pixel Watch 3, I should say. We've got Pixel Watch 1 and Pixel Watch 2. I still have to say I do like the Fitbit health tracking on the Pixel Watch. Definitely more than the Samsung's health. I know Samsung Health has all these other features, age and blood pressure and everything, but just the way the Pixel Watch displays all the information in the little screen, you get graphs and you get a full list of everything, you know, your day's activities and everything. I really like it like that. In terms of accuracy, I think this one's been quite good. I haven't compared directly to see what the accuracy levels are, just because I've been away and I haven't had any time. Set this one up now and sync all the data over to this one from this one, and I'll be using this for now. And I do a follow-up. Just additionally, quickly show this strap as well. This is the white band. It's very chunky, but it's comfortable. I've gotten used to this one, like I said. So let's quickly put this one on and see what we think. Yeah, I think definitely this one looks better than the other one, simply because of how it fits. No huge sort of gap here. So let's go. I'll set this up.
Hi guys, so I just want to quickly show you how this watch would look on my wrist. I have a very small wrist, well, smaller wrist than my husband. My husband is 17 centimeter. I am 16 centimeter. So just to show you, this watch really isn't designed for small wrist. It's a big watch for big wrist and quite bulky as well. So here we go. This is a 16 centimeter wrist and this is how it looks. It's quite big, but it doesn't look so bad. I mean, on the screen I can see it looks quite huge and out of place, but in person it doesn't look so bad. If you really want it, it doesn't look that bad, but it is big. I mean, the whole frame itself is almost the same size as my wrist. In terms of the thickness of the watch, it doesn't really look that bad. It looks fine. It's just the actual frame. It kind of sits on my whole wrist, occupies the full wrist. But then again, if you're doing a lot of hardcore sports and trekking and stuff, you do need big screen and something that's robust as this watch. The speakers, I must say, is really good. We'll do a speaker test soon and upload a video. The strap feels really good. It's quite big and thick, but it doesn't really make you feel hot. If you watched our last video, we were in Saudi Arabia, followed by Egypt, and the temperature there was 45 plus, and you didn't really feel hot or stuffy with the watch on your hand. The strap didn't actually make you feel hot or stuffy or sticky, but it was very, very hot over there. Just to show you guys, you get these kind of markings after wearing the watch. I've literally just wore it for like 5 minutes to do this recording. You get these marks. If you wear it loose, you don't get the data, health data. So just to bear in mind, you do kind of get markings on your hand. If you'd like us to cover any particular features of this watch, please comment down below and let us know, and we'll try to cover those as soon as possible. By the way, Pixel Watch 3 is due to be unveiled next week, so we'll try to cover that as well. Let us know if you're waiting for that as well. And have you, or are you considering ordering the Watch Ultra? And if you have already ordered, let us know which color you went for, and if you received it, what's your experience? Looking at the grey titanium with the orange strap and white titanium with the white strap, which one do you think looks good, guys? I prefer the white one purely because it doesn't look too bulky compared to the black and the orange, and I think the orange kind of a bit too outstanding, so I prefer the white one. I think the white one kind of like looks a little bit more subtle on the hand compared to the orange and the black. Anyway, it's a choice of color and preference. I prefer the white one. Which one do you prefer? Comment down below and let us know. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you find this video helpful. If you have, please do give it a like and support us by subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, do take care. Bye bye.